Hi guys, and welcome to the Not So Lackadaisical podcast. My name is Nella, and today, you already know what we're going to be doing today. We are going to be reacting to Reddit podcast. You guys already know what we're going to be doing today. We are going to be reacting to Reddit stories, dun 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 dun, specifically creepy ones, so let's get spooky with it. Okay, so the first one we have is pretty interesting. Oh my gosh, the light is literally reflecting from my glasses, so I honestly apologize for anyone who does not like seeing that. Sorry. But anyways, we're diving into creepypasta, so let's start. Okay, I'm talking a lot, I'm yapping a lot, let's just get right into it. My son is scared of white people even though we are white ourselves. Okay, this is interesting. Okay. My son is scared of white people even though we are white ourselves. Okay. I don't know what to do, but he keeps screaming when he goes outside and sees a white person. I'm just like imagining it right now. Like imagine like you had a son who's like the same race as you and he goes outside and he like sees like a guy and he's like, ah! Oh my gosh, a white person. And I'm like, just imagining it is like crazy. But okay. The thing is, though we are white ourselves, he doesn't scream at us or himself. We have all resigned to just stay at home and not go out. That's a tough life. I have tried to reason with my son by making him realize that he is white himself. You know, it's giving that one girl who's like, I'm not black. I'm white. I have straight hair. Girl, you literally straighten your hair like every single day. It's literally giving that meme. Well, I'll try to pull it up.
White since the day I've been born, then I'm still white now, and I will be white every day I wake up. Most definitely. There's nothing out here that can change my opinion, not some hood rat telling me you don't know what you're talking about.
I'm all resigned to just stay at home and not go. I have tried to reason with my son and make him realize that he's white himself. He wasn't like this, but he became like this a year ago. Wait, this has been going on for a year? Wait, let me just adjust the camera a bit. But honestly, like, a year is honestly, like, really, really crazy. Okay, I feel like this is better. Wait, let me just go a little bit. Oh, I cannot go any lower. Okay, yeah, this is good, I guess. But the fact that it's been going on for a year, I feel like this is a serious problem that they really gotta, like, get checked out and blah, blah, blah. Like, gosh. Like, I feel like this is a real thing that actually happens to people, so I'm not gonna judge as much unless it becomes, you know, ridiculous. I'll judge then. I found him screaming outside at white people. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say about that, but okay. I tried shouting back to him that he's white himself. So as he's shouting, white people, this is not being like, you're white yourself. I'm trying to picture it in my head, and it's just like, okay. Then my second son, he has dreams. This family is not normal. Then my second son, he has dreams of becoming a two-dimensional being. I'm not even joking. It literally says, my second son, he has dreams of becoming two-dimensional. I wish I was joking. How do you even have dreams of that? When I was a kid, I had dreams of becoming a fairy. And even I knew that was fake. Dreams of becoming two-dimensional. Dreams of becoming two-dimensional. Okay, let's just read. He doesn't want to be three-dimensional anymore. He yearns to be three-dimensional. He has stopped eating to achieve his two-dimensional state. He has stopped eating to achieve his second dimensional state. He has even started to get squeezed by people. Squeezed by people to help him lose weight. What the flip? What the actual flip is wrong with this dude? He is being squeezed in many different positions and he gets squeezed for an hour? I'm sorry. second. I need a second. Okay, hi guys. I think I'm kind of calm now. He has started getting squeezed by people. I'm sorry. I don't think I'm calm yet. This crazy family. What? Who's that? Psyche. Or what? Sorry, I just had to cough out something. Good therapy. Sorry, they're just like coughing a lot. I don't know what's going on with me. Go to therapy. I think I got it all out now. Yeah. Okay. He goes to a special place where he'll be squeezed for an hour. And as he's being squeezed in many different positions, his body is burning more weight. My second son is so skinny. And his dreams of being a second dimensional being is becoming true. You know what's becoming more true? His journey to seeing the lights. Sorry, it's just... If this story is actually true, I feel bad for you, but I think you should have put on a... That's my only thing I gotta say, but okay. Then my first son, he's just becoming more erratic as time goes by. Oh, I'm not surprised. He's being more erratic towards white people. I have shouted at him that we are white ourselves. Honey, we're white as well. Why are you screaming at white people when we're white? Okay. And I have told him how he doesn't scream at us, his own family, for being white. I'm sick of not being able to go out anymore because of how he's going to react when he sees white people. Oh, girly. I regret my son's existence at this point. Oh, God, okay. I would not go that far, but I mean, okay, you said it, not me. And I don't know what to do. Then there's my second son who's seriously determined. I'm trying to like figure out who is the craziest one at this point. The son who screams at white people, or the son who wants to be second dimensional. And right now, it's like, but then this dude is like there, but like second dimensional is honestly crazy. Getting squeezed by people for an hour or over in different positions. That is honestly the weirdest thing I've ever heard in my life. I hope the story is not true. If this story is true, girl, I feel bad for you. I'm just like, girl, I think you need help raising these kids. That's what I want to say. But, gosh. Okay. Then there's my second son who's seriously determined to be second dimensional. He shows me every day how he's so close to being second dimensional. Closer to being dead. I have tried to force feed my second son. Force feeding someone never works out. And I feel like it makes people's eating disorders even worse. I kind of feel like he has an eating disorder, this dude. I feel like, gosh, he might have anorexia or something. And how he's so focused into, but I don't believe you should ever try to force feed someone. Like, obviously, yeah, if it gets really bad, then put an IV on, like, give an IV to the, but I feel like force feeding never works out. Because the person has to accept the help. But, like, this is a kid, so I'm like, yeah, I could kind of see how force feeding could work, but how bad is it getting? Gosh. But then he curses me out for ruining his plans of becoming a second dimensional being. Girl, you just tell him that you're three-dimensional and you cannot be second dimensional. Oh my gosh, this story is just like, it's making my brain just wanna. I'm honestly feeling, I'm like, you guys are watching me get traumatized like live. This is. I don't know what to do. Guys, give me 1 more hour. Okay, I'm back, and I've calmed down now, or at least I've tried to calm down. I have tried to force feed my second son, but then he curses me out for ruining his plans of becoming a second dimensional being. I can't afford real help for both my sons, and I am stuck with this. I guess that is like a real problem. Like if she can't afford real help for them, then then I guess you cannot really blame her that much. But I'm just like wondering what made her sons get to this point. Like what exactly did happen? And even I'm confused on what to do. Imagine having a son who's scared of white people when he's white himself, and a child who wants to be second dimensional. Like, that must be hard on a person. I just hope the story is not true. I just hope someone made this all up. And if someone made this all up, how dare you traumatize me? I mean, I kind of signed up for it for reading it, but still. Make a different story. Anything other than this, but whatever, okay. Okay. I can't afford real help for both my sons, and I'm stuck with this. My second son, who hopes to be second dimensional one day, is going to extreme lengths to achieve it. Then, when my first screamed at seeing white people, I begged my son to stop this nonsense. I showed him again that we are white ourselves. Then my eldest son said to me, the reason I don't scream at you, mother and little brother, is because we are... Then my eldest son said, the reason I don't scream at you, mother and little brother, is because we are green. We are... Does color theory actually exist? What if his green is white? And his white is green? No, Loki, I'd kind of be scared too. I mean, if I was the mother, I'd be like, this is not my son. Get this dude out of... Oh my gosh. That just took a turn. That actually... No, wait. What if this dude's colorblind? Why is he seeing green people? Why is green normal to him and white is not? Wait. What if we're all different colors? What if I'm pink, but your pink is brown? So you see me as brown, but I see myself as pink. What if green people actually... Oh, okay, this... I should probably stop reading this before I lose any more IQs. Yes, maybe I'll read a comment or two. Yeah, well, the story's finished, but let's see what happened. Okay, someone said, the F are you talking about, bro? Someone said, yeah, I'm so lost on what it could even be. Someone else said, I was expecting some bad parental advice thread, not realizing the sub I'm in. Got some trippy 2D metaphor. Nice. Oh, someone says, same. After starting the second paragraph, I had to scroll up and see what subreddit done recommended me. Okay. Let me go look for something more normal. Hey, this next one is called The Old House. The old house stood on a hill overlooking the town. Its darkened windows like vacant eyes staring into the night. Everyone in Hemlock Creek knew the stories, whispers of shadows and unexplained chills. The tale of the family that vanished without a trace a century ago. Of course, I, ever the skeptic, found it rather quaint until last night I'd taken the dare. A foolish attempt to prove the townsfolk wrong. Armed with nothing but a flashlight and a bravado I didn't truly feel. I pushed open the creaking front door. The air out inside was thick with the smell of dust and decay. A cloying sweetness underlying it that made the hairs of my arms stand on end. Moonlight filtered through the grimy windows, painting the decaying furniture in ghostly hues. Each step echoed unwaveringly in the silence. Cobwebs brushed my face like phantom fingers, and the floorboards groaned beneath my weight, as if its house itself was sighing. I told myself it was just the wind. That's how people always die, okay? Just my imagination playing tricks. Then I heard it. A faint whisper, like someone speaking just beyond the edge of hearing. Girl, I think this is your sign to get out now, but okay. Seemed to come from upstairs. My heart hammered against my ribs. I think that is your subconscious telling you to get out, but okay, we could stay there and die, okay? We can do that. You know, honestly, I feel like she'll see the person and she will start screaming. She'll be like, ah! And the person will like have a dagger with them, and they'll be like, girly, you know you can run, right? And the girl will still be like, ah! And he'll be like, okay, I told you. And he's like, and then the girl feels the first stab, and she's like, ah! Ah! Like, I don't think she'll realize to get out until she's dead or something. Or maybe she'll be like screaming, and like the person will be like this close to her, and then she'll be like, okay, now I gotta run. Like, that's how it's going. It's literally like a movie. Okay. My heart hammered against my ribs, a frantic drumbeat in the oppressive stillness. Girl, run. Logic screamed at me to leave, to run back to safety, to the town. Yes. Logic. Run. Run. But a morbid curiosity. Curiosity is what killed the cat. Unless she's thinking curiosity killed the cat, and she's not a cat, she's human, so she can go. Oh my goodness. This girl's gonna get herself killed. This girl really does not fear life. No. Sorry, I said that wrong. This girl really feels like she doesn't even fear death. Because me personally, I wouldn't even go there. I actually value my life. Gosh. Like, Ouija boards. You ever, like, take that out? Like, if I ever go to a sleepover and someone, like, whips on the Ouija board, girl, I'm leaving. Matter of fact, the minute I see that Ouija board, the minute you tell me about the Ouija board, girl, I'm gone. I will never mess with that no matter how much anyone pays me. Yeah, no matter how much anyone pays me. Sorry, I had to think about it, because, like, I might have done it for, like, 1,000, but, like, my soul is not worth 1,000. It's worth way more than that. That probably you could not even afford. So, girly, I'm not messing with a Ouija board. You'd have to pay me a lot of money to mess with a Ouija board. Actually, I don't even think you could pay me. I value life. I don't want to be possessed or anything. Gosh. It's always the stupid ones that always die first. It's not always the stupid ones. It's always also like the curious ones. Like, gosh. I actually would pay to watch a horror movie where the people are actually smart. Gosh, but whatever. Okay. I started up this grand staircase, each step a monumental effort. The whispering grew slightly louder. I hate it when people use big words. I'm just gonna put this on the screen. I couldn't quite decipher. The air grew colder, a bone-deep chill that no draft could explain. I reached the landing, a long, dark hallway. It's always the hallways. It's always the hallways where people die. Okay. The air grew colder. You know what? At this point, I don't even care if she dies. She put that on herself the minute she decided to become a curious Miss Know-It-All, okay? A long, dark hallway stretched before me, doors lining either side like a silent sentinels. The whispering seemed to be coming from the last room on the left. My hand trembled as I reached for the doorknob. Then, girl, go back home. If your body's telling you not to do this, then I think you should not do it. But okay. It was ice cold with a deep breath. I pushed the door open. The room was bathed in an eerie moonlight, illuminating a single rocking chair, gently swaying in the center. Run! Okay. The temperature plummeted. I could see my breath misting in the air. Run. A shadow flickered in the corner of my eye. Run! I spun around. Run! My flashlight beam cutting through the darkness. Girl, run. If this doesn't tell you to run. Oh, she's not running. Nothing. Then the whispering started. Again. Closer this time, right behind me. Matter of fact, someone killed this girl. Someone actually killed this girl. Like, I don't even care anymore. Run. Oh my gosh. I whipped around, but still nothing. A cold breath brushed the back of my neck. She's still freaking dumb. Still swaying, and in its seat, a faint, translucent figure began to pulsate. Can you stop using big words? Okay. Its eyes were dark, empty sockets that seemed to pierce right through me. A silent scream had built in my throat. I wanted to run, but my legs felt like lead. That's why you should never be curious in the first place. The figure raised a spectral hand, and the whispering intensified, becoming a chorus of mournful voices. I don't remember how I got out of that house. All I recall is the frantic pounding of my feet on the wooden stairs, the desperate gasp for air, the feeling of being chased by something unseen. Something malevolent? Something blah blah blah. Sorry, I say that when I cannot pronounce something. Something blah blah blah. I haven't been back to the old house on the hill. As you should. And I never will. She finally learned something. She finally learned something. Oh my gosh. Sorry. She finally learned something. Oh my gosh. She finally learned something. You know, it is so hard to find a character who's so dumb to go through something and they learn not to do it again. They actually survive and no one dies. Normally people have to die for people to have some sense knocked into their brain. Because, like, okay. But okay. The whispers still echo in my nightmares. That's what you get for being curious, as you might recall. A chilling reminder that some stories are more than just tales. Some shadows are real and some houses never truly let their secrets go. Interesting. At least you learned. At least you learned. Oh, there's no one commented on this? Wait, how new is this story? 7 days ago, someone should comment on this. Unlike me, I probably would not comment because I'm not a commenter. I'm a silent watcher. And I will be. Like, I rarely ever comment on videos. But, you know. Anything is better than the second dimensional dude. A person wants to be second dimensional. So, the story was better. The story was better. It was creepy. Actually, the most creepy thing is the fact that she let curiosity get the better of her. You know? But, yeah. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed watching me get traumatized in live. Yeah, I got traumatized a bunch of times. Definitely not from the first story I read. About the person who screamed at white people. Or the kid who wanted to be second dimensional. Definitely not. If you liked watching me get traumatized, you guys should subscribe. Hit the likes button. I don't know where it is. Comment down below. Yeah. I might do this again. I'm sorry, but second dimensional? Sorry. I don't think I healed. I honestly do not think I healed from that. Yeah. Maybe in a week or something. But thank you guys so much for watching. See you guys next time and bye.